In this video, we're going to go over a tip in regards to the office, largely so if you're an office manager or you're conducting scheduling, quoting, trying to work out with a customer or prospect, which service tier works for them and, schedule their appointment. This is relevant in situations where customers might express a desire to clean a certain section of gutter, but not the whole house, okay? By default, our practice is to prepare a gutter cleaning quote for their whole house, okay? We do this because this avoids confusion where if they just want us to clean one little section, it's really hard to understand what section when we're just communicating over the phone. So we're very likely to not understand the scope of the work. So by default, we just want to clean the whole house. Okay, that's one reason. It's number two is it's oftentimes really not going to cost much different if we're cleaning the whole house versus cleaning, half of the house. It's really not going to cost the customer that much. And really, like number three, at the end of the day, we want to make sure all their gutters are cleaned and not just the area that they know is a problem, okay? Because this customer is probably reporting that, I see that it's overpouring in this one section, so I just want this one section cleaned. But then we go over and we're like, oh, this is similar conditions all throughout the gutter system. And yeah, this area is bad, but the other areas are equally as bad or could also result in that same type of clogging, okay? So at the end of the day, we want to make sure all their gutters are cleaned, not just the area that they know is a problem. We also don't want to go out there, clean a small section, and then they call us back because the other part's now clogged. And it's like, we were just there, we had a chance to make it right and do the whole thing. So we should have done that, and that's why that's our standard practice, okay? So by default, we prepare a gutter cleaning quote for their whole house, okay? The cost probably isn't going to change that much, and we want to make sure all their gutters work, okay? But if the customer or the prospect is super adamant about cleaning only a section of their gutters, then they can choose the gutter cleaning hourly rate option, which is in the client message, okay? At the bottom of the quote we send them. Or we can add it to their quote as an optional line item, okay? This is kind of a last resort offer that we're going to give customers. We're going to express what I just communicated. We just want to make sure all your gutters are cleaned and they all work. It's good that you're aware of this one problem that we're going to help solve, but we want to make sure all the gutters are functioning just as well once we, clean it all out and test the downspouts, etc. Whatever scope of work works for you. Sometimes customers don't want to do the whole house in that situation. They just want to save some money relative to the flat rate options. And they just want to clean this little corner or half the house or whatever. It's like, okay, we can either go with the gutter cleaning hourly rate option that's in that client message, or if you're the office manager, you control what's in the quote. You can edit the quote so that you add the gutter cleaning hourly rate option as a line item, as an optional line item into the quote. All right. So that's kind of how to navigate situations where a prospect wants a section of their gutters cleaned, but not their whole house.